Good morning, everyone. It is 8:30 a.m. on this day, November 2nd, 2023. 8:30 right here in Tucson, the old Pueblo, which means it's time for our mindful moment. I am Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the spiritual leader here at Unity of Tucson. And this is the opportunity that we take every single weekday to engage in the conversation around some spiritual ideas and also the spiritual practice of affirmative prayer. And I choose to do this on a consistent and regular basis and do it in this manner because when I am consistent in my spiritual practice, what I have found is my quality of life is enhanced. And so that's why I choose to do this. Um, Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. And as you know, the last couple days I have been on a pre-record, but I am live today, right here and right now, so I can acknowledge the comments that are coming through. And first of all, say good morning to Reverend Jerry Stratemeyer. Grateful to see you. Jerry, good morning. Anita, grateful to see you as well. So keep those comments coming in. And like I say, if you're watching on the replay, post some comments because I love to see the comments come through. Even if it's not live and in the moment. That was a weird, here, I'm going to get really close to the camera. Yes, Roberta, beautiful morning. Roberta watching over on YouTube. Grateful to see you this morning. I do want to offer my reminder. Remember this. I'm going to tell you, even if you don't. I mean, I'm sure you do, but sometimes I need a reminder. I need a reminder. You are love. You are light. You are life. You are magnificent. And I am deeply blessed, so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. I invite you to keep doing that. So, Anna is saying good morning. Good morning, Anna. Grateful to see you here this morning as well. So, today's topic today, what I wanted to talk about is self-care. Self-care. Why is this important? Well, self-care is important if for no other reason than it's a good practice to ensure that you don't overburden yourself, overstress yourself, right? And I'm going to acknowledge that part of this is also a lead up to my saying that I am going to engage in the practice of self-care. I'm going to engage in the practice with you because I am really needing to engage in some self-care right now. So self-care is important partially because as a spiritual leader, and I'll talk about my point of view as a spiritual leader first and foremost, if I am not demonstrating self-care, then I cannot expect it of anybody in my community. And so I want to demonstrate self-care and also recognize that if I am demonstrating self-care, then I am allowing myself to fill my cup so that I can help fill others. And that's really what it all boils down to. The degree to which I choose to be in service to other people is limited by the degree to which I am caring for myself. And if I am burning myself out, if I am, pushing myself too far, then I am of little use to anyone in my life. So how does that resonate for you? Because I think fundamentally we all want to be supportive of everyone in our lives. We want to love them. We want to be compassionate in our experiences with them. We want to show them kindness. And that begins by being loving, compassionate, and kind towards ourselves. And that means sometimes that we need to engage in a practice of stepping away for a moment. Now, when I say that I'm stepping away, I'm not stepping away forever. But I am going to step away. And I want you to know that I am not intending to do the mindful moment tomorrow. I'm not even going to do a pre-recorded mindful moment tomorrow. And the reason is that I have basically not had a day off in some capacity or another for basically 2 full weeks. And I am heading to LA tomorrow with my husband. We had plans to go to LA tomorrow, and I was going to wait, do the mindful moment, do another thing that I had that I had to do, and another thing that I had to do, and another thing that I had to do. And then we were going to get on the road late in the morning. I thought, you know what? I need the beach. And it may be ironic because I was just in Hawaii, but as you all know, if you were watching the experience that I had in Hawaii, that was not a restful beach experience for me in Hawaii. So this is really an opportunity that I'm taking for myself to engage in the practice of self-care. So I will not be doing the mindful moment tomorrow. I will be back for the mindful moment. I do plan on being back for the mindful moment on Monday, and I am planning on doing that from Los Angeles before we get on the road to drive back to Tucson. So, self care is an important spiritual practice. That's what this all boils down to. Self care is an important spiritual practice. So, what I am going to inquire and invite you to consider this from a rhetorical place. You don't have to respond to me. Um, what what way might you step into self care for yourself? Perhaps things have been going, going, going. And how might you step into self care for yourself? What does self care mean to you? Can you engage the practice of self care? That's really the question. It's really the only question today. And Anita, thank you. Anita says that glad I'm taking a break. Yes, and as you know, because so Anita, if you are not familiar, Anita is William Summers' wife. William is the president of my board. He had a good chat with me last week about the necessity for self care and making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. So yes, I am definitely taking a break. Um, how will you choose to step into self care? Why don't you do something to pamper yourself today? If you did nothing else, maybe you have a lot going on, but choose one thing to pamper yourself. Maybe if that means to you that you want to take a bubble bath, take a bubble bath. If it means that you want to go on an extended walk, take an extended walk, but you get to decide what self-care looks like for you. And that's my encouragement, is to absolutely do something for yourself today that enhances your life force, that enhances your care for yourself. You know what? Be a little selfish today. Do something just for you. That's the spiritual practice I'm encouraging us all into today. And I am going to take my own advice, and like I said, I'm going to not be here tomorrow for the mindful moment. I do plan on being back on Monday. And as many of you may also realize, hey, I'm going to be in LA over the weekend, so I'm also not here on Sunday. Reverend Felicia Searcy is going to be guiding the service beautifully, I know, on Sunday. So I look forward to that, and I'll be watching online um, as as she deftly guides our community on Sunday. So there we are. So let's take this idea into some affirmative prayer, which is also a practice of self-care. Affirmative prayer is a practice of self-care. And I want to be really clear. Even though I'm not praying publicly tomorrow, I will be engaged in the practice of self-care. Yes. So allowing ourselves to relax right where we are. Let's just take a breath. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. Relax. Release any unnecessary physical tension in this moment. Simply allow. Allow this moment of perfection. Allow this moment of perfection. In this relaxed state of mind, in this relaxed state of body, in this relaxed moment, I am rooted in this assured knowledge. I am rooted in the knowledge of the One, the infinite wholeness, the power, the presence, the light, the life, the magnificence. I am rooted in the understanding that God is, full stop, period, end of sentence. God is. God is. I let the mind acknowledge God is, and I deepen into a recognition in the heart space, a feeling. I deepen into the embodiment of this understanding that God is. Full stop. End of sentence. God is all there is. And knowing that this infinite creative energy, this power, this love is all there is, and recognizing that its nature as the infinite means there can be nothing separate from it. I hold firm in my resolve and understanding that I am the light, I am the life, I am the peace, I am the beauty, I am the power, I am the joy. And so are we all. Every single one of us is this divine presence. The wholeness of us is divine presence. There can be nothing separate. And so I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that wholeness is our identity. And the nature of wholeness is always to be in compassion and love and kindness. And so I activate the infinite compassion, the infinite love, and the infinite kindness that is the nature of the divine presence and power as active in my own life. And I hold up the mirror to myself. I hold up the mirror to myself and I recognize that it is imperative and important and necessary to lay that compassion, that kindness, and that love upon myself through the practice of self care. And so I know that I take advantage of caring for myself in this moment, and in this moment, and in this moment. And I trust I know always what self care looks like. I trust in this. I needn't concern myself always with the how. I trust and know that the divine presence and power unfolds the how when I am focused on the consciousness of the what and the why. So I simply relax, I let it be, I trust and know this to be so. And I relax and release. And in gratitude and appreciation for this word spoken, knowing that it is active, that it becomes the law, that it is instantaneous, the law of my life. I simply let it be. And with appreciation overflowing, I affirm it as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. So, my friends, go forth, engage in self care, do something for you. Do something for you. One of the things that you may want to do for you this weekend is join Sherry Hoffman on Saturday night for Dance Zen, which is a freeform dance movement experience. You don't have to be a dancer if you have a willingness to just let it all be. She curates a magnificent musical playlist that is an invitation for us all to let it go. I won't be there. I'll be in Los Angeles. But if you want to engage in that as part of your self care, that would be lovely. Also, if you are a woman or identified as a female, you can join Sophia, the Sisters of Faith and Action, our glorious women's group here at Unity of Tucson. That's on Saturday morning. The information is all on our website, unitytucson.com. And also Sunday morning celebration, all the great things that are happening here. I look forward to seeing you again for the Mindful Moment on Monday. So just a reminder, I will be back on Monday, not tomorrow morning, because I will be engaged in self-care by driving to the beach in Los Angeles. I love you all. Peace and blessings. Make your day magnificent and know that you are magnificent. And it's not because of anything you do. It is the truth of who you are. Shine your light, share your magnificence, and I'll see you soon. Be well. Bye.